guys, welcome back to another part of the zombie apocalypse series. So today is episode 14. I can't believe that. Honestly, my original plan for this series was to get to episode 15 and then finish it. However, that's obviously not going to happen. We are going to carry on past that, which makes me really happy that you guys still are enjoying it. So in the last episode, we found a person, well, two people actually, in the attic of the cabin, and we found out that one of them was a zombie and the other one has been up there trying to be quiet, and it's indeed their home that they have sort of stumbled upon here. Between episodes, I went ahead and changed how some of the Sims look. Well, actually pretty much how all of the Sims looked. So I've kind of made them look like they've kind of progressed over time and they've kind of gotten more like grubby. Like their clothes have got dirt on them. They have some more scars. So Kristen, for example, like she's got some spots there. She has like some more like face shine because she's sweaty. Oh my god, casual zombie back there. Oh my god, there's three zombies. Okay, let's ignore that. Anyways, I've swapped out Miles's hair to be like this. It's got a little bit longer, and again, he's gone a little bit shinier and it's got some acne and stuff like that. Just because you guys said in the comments that it would make a lot of sense for them to sort of get like this, because you know they have been here for a while and they have been in the apocalypse for a while. They're not gonna have great skincare or like great anything, so some of their eyebrows have like grown out because they haven't been able to like pluck them and stuff, and just different things. I've put Erin back in her original hair because she just can't bother to keep putting it up anymore when she's just around here. I'll kind of show you guys what they all look like once they all wake up. So Kristen was out here just trying to fish, see if she can get anything. Did she get anything? Oh, she did actually. Oh my god, legend. Okay, let's put this stuff down. I love that this is just our like fish. Like this is I don't know why it really makes me laugh that we just have like this like cult of fish. Like they look like they're going in a circle as well. Then we have like the boss fish down here. Like I don't know who gets to eat that, but that is a one whopping fish, that is. But yeah, I found it kind of amusing that they just sort of like got these fish on the floor. I don't think that's very hygienic, to be honest. But anyway, so Miles is up and about, and I'm once again, I know he's kind of tired still. Maybe he can go have a bath quickly. Also, that bath is getting manky as hell. Maybe clean that first, actually. That is disgusting. And I really want him to get his skill up. Ew, not the poo right in the tail. Oh my god, that is disgusting. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Whether the horse has pooed in the night, I don't know. But that is like, oh, the flies around it and everything. I hate this. Okay, anyways. But I want Miles to like make some more stuff and get a little bit more like stuff crafted. Because today is in fact the first day of winter. I said this in the last episode. It is indeed the first day of winter, which means that I don't know how this is going to go, to be honest, guys. I mean, so far on the calendar, it's not like too bad, although it's saying snow, freezing. Oh god. Okay, maybe it is looking bad. I thought it wasn't looking that bad, but no, it is actually looking very bad. So like today, there's not probably going to be snow, but tomorrow there is going to be snow, and then the day after it's going to be freezing. So I don't know how that is going to go. Like I feel like that is really, really, really bad. So I want us to like plant as much stuff and get as many plants as possible before that moment. I love that Charlie's just in the loft, just chilling. Miles is starting to sort of notice. Sorry, I feel a bit weird looking at him in the bath. Like, I'm trying to talk about Miles, but I feel a little bit odd just staring at this man. Also, he shouldn't have nail polish anymore. That has indeed gone, which is really sad because all of their nail polish has faded because like it's gonna have, you know, it's been a while. He's noticing that like the baths are starting to get less and less full. They don't have as much water as they had before. It's starting to run very low, which is getting kind of concerning for him. So he's starting to think about potentially making like some sort of like rain collector. Now, is this probably the worst time for doing that considering it's going to start snowing soon? Absolutely. However, I feel like, you know, snow turns into water, so I feel like technically if you put it outside, got snow in it, and then brought it inside, it would turn into water, right? Or at least that is what I would imagine, although I haven't been to school in a good few years, so let's be honest, that's probably not true. But I would imagine it to be factual. So he's kind of starting to think maybe I could make some sort of water collector out here because they haven't really got anything, and yeah, it's snowing. Oh, and Tio's like not even fully under the covers. Like he's just gonna start getting snowed on. Oh my god, I hate everything. What on earth? Thank you so much, Hayden. Really appreciate it. Sometimes I forget that this is The Sims 4 and stuff like that's gonna happen, but it just made me laugh every time it does. Nico's woken up, so, oh my god, you're gonna wash in the sink? Okay, fair. So I've given them a different hair as well. They haven't had a different hair since we started. I just thought it'd be kind of fun. So they got a different hair. Their clothes are starting to get a bit stained, you can see, and they just look a little bit more like tired, I guess. Babes, can you just stop right now? I've just made their hair like more messy and it's grown out a little bit, and like they've got more sweat on their face and some spots and stuff because, like I say, it makes sense for that to happen. I just kind of wanted to do a bit of an update, let's be honest, guys. That's the main reason I've done this. Oh, you're feeling so uncomfortable. You know what it is? It's all this bloody poo. Could you please put all this in your inventory and maybe try and fertilize the stuff? Actually, I said Erin was gonna do that. Erin, get up, babes. It's getting quite late. God, it's 10 a.m. already. Oh, you lazy sods. You absolutely lazy sods. So Adeline slept in the room with Hazel to make sure that she was like okay. Adeline is now waking up and she's just woken up Hazel, been like, do you want to get up? We can start cleaning you up a little bit. So this is her new hair. I think that it makes sense for it to have kind of grown out, and she's kind of getting a little bit lazy. She doesn't want to keep tying it up every day. And again, like she has like some dirt on her face, some spots, just overall looking a little bit worse for wear. She's got like some blood on her that she can't clean off. Also, they're all starting to get like arm hair and stuff, basically just starting to, you know, kind of seem like they're actually in the apocalypse. Just imagine this was over time, okay? I kind of forgotten about it, let's be honest. So Adeline went ahead and went into this closet, and she's just given the old woman some clothes. This was the shirt she had on underneath the overalls, and she's just got on these jeans. Obviously they're all gonna fit her because these are her clothes anyways. And from the bath last night, she started to get a bit cleaned up, less blood on her and everything, which is really good. There's still cut marks and stuff and scratches, but at the very least she looks a little bit better. Adeline is pretty happy to have someone older because, do you mind? My Sims just hate me, don't they? Because like, even though Kristen and Miles are probably, I think I said they're about 30 or so they're a little bit older than the rest of them, but Adeline feels somewhat comforted by having the old woman here because she like kind of feels like it's like an authority figure, even though they don't even know each other or anything yet, but she kind of just feels like comforted by the fact that there's someone older. Even though logistically it makes no difference how old she is, like she's still dealing with a zombie apocalypse, it kind of feels like a little bit more of like a family member, or like, I don't know, it just feels more like real life for her. So she's kind of imagined it to be like her grandmother or something. So it's just kind of like she's enjoying having someone else there, and also someone that she knows has kids as well, because obviously none of the others, babes, that face, obviously none of the others actually like have kids or anything, so, well, that we know of, you know. Oh, sorry. I don't want to keep doing that to you guys. I mean, I could totally write that into the script, but I don't think that's going to happen. But anyways, the point is, I don't know what the point is. Oh, the point is, it's refreshing for someone to also have kids because she's kind of pregnant right now. So it's kind of nice to have someone that knows some knowledge about children and caring for children and such. So Adeline's like, you know, I don't think that I even know your name. Like, what's your name? Oh wait, let me guess. Okay, it's gonna be like something really old. No offense, of course, no offense. Sorry, that came out bad. It's gonna be something really, you know, how else do I phrase it? From the past, you know, maybe like Dorothy, or like, how do I not know any names? Yeah, genuinely can't think of a single other old name, which is really embarrassing, but Dorothy's the one that she's sticking with, okay? She thinks that this woman's name's gonna be Dorothy, so she's like, I bet it's gonna be like Dorothy, or like, yeah, something really awesome like that. And the woman's like, oh, you're quite close. My name's Hazel. It was actually my my great-great-grandmother's name, or something. I don't know the lore behind this woman, but I'm gonna imagine that it's something like that. And Adeline's like, I knew it! That's so perfect! Oh my god, you have like the whole vibe going on. Like, this is wonderful. You're such like a nan. Like, it makes so much sense to me. Hazel. That's such a pretty name. I love that so much. I so wish you were my nan. Oh my god. You would have been so cool. No offense to my nan. Rest in peace. Sorry. Too soon. But in a zombie apocalypse, let's be honest here, most of the people are probably going to be dead, so that is probably quite factual. Anyways, the point is, I've forgotten the point. The point was that she wishes that Hazel was her nan. And Hazel's like, oh, maybe I could be your baby's nan, you know? Maybe like a bit of a surrogate nan, you know? Is that the word? You know, I have no idea, but like, I'm just gonna say surrogate. I feel like it's something like that. And Alan's like, please, oh my god, please, I need someone so bad that like actually knows anything about babies. Like, have you seen my friends? Like, I say this with absolute love, okay? I love them, but oh my god, they literally know nothing. Like, I mean, to be honest, I don't even know what a trimester is. Like, how long do I go for? It's been in there for a while now. It's been baking for a while, so like, when will it come out? Will it come out really soon? Does it have to be 9 months? Is it 9 months on the dot? Maybe it's before, maybe it's after. I don't know anything about children, okay? I am struggling right now. Please tell me your knowledge. Please give me all your knowledge and help me when this baby comes. And Hazel's like, oh, you'll figure it out, Adeline. I promise. You know, I was so worried when I was pregnant with my daughter, but the minute I saw her face, everything changed and I knew everything I needed to know. And you'll be the exact same way, I promise. And Adeline's like, is that really true? Because everyone has said that. I've heard different people say that on like TV shows and stuff, and they're always like, oh, once you see the face, like you'll be able to know everything and blah 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 blah. How will I immediately know how to change a nappy or how to just feed it or what? Like that doesn't, is that really true? Like, did you actually feel like that? Please tell me, please be honest. It's like, it's somewhat true, I promise. Oh my god, don't yell at the poor woman. Okay, she's in a bad mood right now. But the only way to know if I'm telling the truth or if everyone's telling the truth or not is to try it out for yourself, don't you think? And Adeline's just gonna smile. Okay, I promise you she actually is smiling right now. She's not on a phone that doesn't exist and she's not looking this mad. She's just gonna smile. She's just gonna smile at Hazel, but she's like smiling, but on the inside she's still absolutely terrified. While she is somewhat comforted by having someone that knows about babies and that's had her own baby like with her to get her through this, she still feels like this is, you know, this is a massive deal. And even if this wasn't during the apocalypse, she still wouldn't have been ready for it. You know, she wasn't planning on having a baby yet. You know, she's only like 24. What did I say? How old did I say she was? I don't know, but she's only like in her 20s, so she never planned to have a baby this soon, and especially with someone that's, you know, kind of dead, so it's a bit awkward really. And she kind of feels like terrified because there's no pregnancy books, there's no YouTube tutorials on how to have a baby, you know. Like there's nothing to see how she's gonna deal with this. So yeah, honestly, everyone's needs are so bad. Okay, at least we have like food here, so like you get a fish and you get a fish and you get a fish, you know. We got loads of fish. Everyone is afraid of fire. Literally everyone is afraid of fire. Are you afraid of fire? Oh my god. Oh wait, Hazel isn't. Of course, you haven't been in a fire yet. Sorry. Let's go out here. Let's all have some food. It's kind of crazy because you saw how many fish were there, right? And like, look how many's left. That's just from everyone. I don't even know if Erin's got a fish. No, Erin hasn't even got a fish. That is just from everyone eating. We've got down to one fish. I've kept, oh, its quality's foul as well. That just shows, doesn't it? Anyways, here are the update appearances for a couple of the other people that we haven't seen yet. Okay, I think the only person we haven't seen yet is actually Tio. So here's Tio's update appearance. Gave him a different hair. It started to grow out a little bit. And he has gotten really bad skin right now. He's got very bad acne because he's obviously a teenager, so he's like more prone to it, and also like his clothes are getting dirty and stuff like that. Has someone peed themselves? No. Okay, that's okay. Have you just stopped doing your fish? Oh, she just wasted a fish. If the Sims just stop doing it, the fish just never like does. Okay, I guess we'll need that bat after all. That is really annoying though. Oh my god, guys. How close do you want to sit right now? I did not do this. Bro, you've got your arm on Nico's leg? Oh, the arm around the arm! Oh my god, guys, I did not do this. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Considering that I was not planning on anything, that is kind of crazy. Erin's just gonna be talking to everyone around the campfire, and she's just gonna be like, you know, everything's starting to like smell a little bit. Like, I don't want to say that anyone's smelly, okay, but like my clothes are starting to get really grubby. There's dirt on our clothes. Like, look at Tio's clothes, they're crazy and dirty and stuff. We haven't been able to wash anything properly. Could we get like a clothesline, like a tub or something? It'll kind of suck having to do that, but I feel like we need to. Don't you joke. For God's sakes, Hazel! Hazel, watch out! Oh, and Tio! You know how I just said that they don't all have fears of fire? I think they now have a fear of fire. Erin, would you mind doing the job? Also, if they've all lost their fish, I'm gonna be so mad. Erin, anytime. Don't you dare die. Oh my god. First, it was bloody Agatha Crumplebottom, and now you want to go for, yeah, go for it. I mean, you're meant to be bloody dead, you numpty. Anyways. I hate everything. We've got 2 burnt up chairs now. We've only got 2 to sit on. And 99% sure everyone just lost their fish. Wait, Nico fished so many fish. Okay, never mind. Crisis averted. Oh my god, we have a gazillion basses. Bassi. I don't know what you'd say as, but that is wonderful. Don't root to safety. Why is there fire? I hate my life. I actually hate my life. This game, it tests me more day to day, honestly, than anything else in my life. Okay, anyways, point is, we've all lost our fish. Oh, wait, you didn't? Oh, no, you did. Okay, well, that was excitement for nothing, wasn't it? Everyone, please grab another fish. Oh, at least Adeline managed to eat, and then she's weed herself. Oh, my God. I can't deal with this anymore. Oh, look at Hazel. She's just washed all the blood off of her, and now look at the poor lass. Oh, wait. Oh, someone has a roasted salmon. Nico. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I'm just kidding. We have 2 roasted salmons just chilling. Put them in the fridge. I don't know if the fridge works. I severely doubt it, but put that in the fridge anyways. As I was saying, because we have no way of washing our clothes right now, Miles is just going to say to everyone, like, let's see what we can find. I know I say everyone as if there's not just 3 people here, but like, just work with me, okay? I didn't expect a fire. He's just going to say, like, can we all see if we can get anything to make like a wash tub? If there's any like soap or anything, maybe we could start planting some like flowers and stuff to start washing with. So see what we can all find. So they're all sort of going to like search around, and obviously, hey, this is Hazel's house, so she'd probably have like a wash tub and stuff. So they managed to find a bit of like a tub, and they managed to get like some soapy stuff that was in there. They didn't really think about it before, but they all started to notice today and yesterday that they are starting to smell a little bit. Obviously, it wasn't on their mind because like, why would that be on your mind? You know, like it's a very specific thing, especially given the circumstance. You know, you would kind of imagine that they're not going to be thinking about that kind of thing. So we have also got a bit of a hamper here that it's not an actual hamper. They've just like used like a basket or something. And then we got the clothesline over here, so we can start like washing our clothes, trying to make ourselves feel a little bit better by doing that. And also Miles is gonna he's gonna kind of like try to make some sort of like water collector thing. So I can't technically do it on here, but we can kind of make like some sort of like collector just for the time being. Not gonna lie, like I say, I don't think it's gonna rain, but we have this like really old one. I don't think it's as fancy as this. I think really it's literally just that like tunnel bit at the top, and that's pretty much it. So it's not gonna be like, you know, crazily fancy or anything like that. Not really sure where the best place to put it would be. I guess just somewhere where there's no like trees or anything. Maybe just here. I mean, obviously we have like the pond and stuff, but we don't have any way of like filtering it right now, and I don't know if we'll ever be able to have a way to filter it. So like this is more ideal because it means we can like try to get water and stuff. So he's just gonna make the one for now because he doesn't know if it's actually gonna work or not, but he's just gonna carry on making other stuff as well today, just because we still need more like planters and whatever. He's also gonna cut down some more trees and start trying to make some bunk beds as well, because of course right now the sleeping situation's gone really crap, even more so because if Hazel's sleeping in this bed, which fair enough, that is literally her bed, like that makes sense. If she's sleeping in there, I don't think that Adeline or Erin would sleep in there with her. So that is 1 double bed for 1 woman. I mean, we could try and get them in there, but I'm not sure if they will. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is all we've got right now, and there's 7 Sims. So 3 people will have to sleep on the floor if we don't do anything about it. So Miles is kind of like measuring out the space, seeing if he can maybe make like a bunk bed there. Maybe in here we could move that over and put a bunk bed in here. Basically just have more room for stuff. Obviously he's not going to make this immediately. It's going to take a while. So he's going to start measuring stuff and start working on it today. Not sure when it'll be finished, but at the very least like getting to work. Miles honestly is doing the most work out of everyone right now. Let's be honest here. Now that it is starting to get to winter and stuff, he's starting to realize that even though they are in like a deserty world, that doesn't mean that snow is not going to come down. As we have previously seen, it's best to be on the safe side and start doing all this stuff now, because obviously if it is freezing outside, he's not going to be able to come out here and cut down trees and stuff. So he is better off doing this now, because I mean, they don't really have many like warm weather clothes. Like Hazel and Charlie don't really have that many clothes in their wardrobe. They're not people that wear a lot of clothes. So there's not that much stuff that they can wear to like cover up and to be warmer. If that is the case and it does get freezing, I think that they're going to have to stay inside. Not sure what the hell Bo the horse is going to be able to do, but yeah. Speaking of Bo the horse, how are you doing, babes? Are you doing okay? Because I feel like you're really like neglecting Bo the horse right now, Tio. I know you're really stinky, like extremely stinky, like extremely stinky, but I still want to make sure the horse is doing okay. Okay, you know, horse is doing better than we are, honestly. Okay, maybe go have a bath. Oh, Nico's in there. I really need Miles to get his handiness up so he can make a bathtub. He can make a dining table, which actually could be helpful, and some chairs. Oh, that'd be kind of cute. You know what? Let's try and make that. Let's make that now. Yeah, we can make a dining table and a dining chair, a few dining chairs as well. That'd be really handy, and then we can all like sit around rather than being inside. Obviously, once it starts getting worse weather, I say that as it has just started snowing, yay, it's gonna be a lot harder. You know, maybe we just extinguish this fire. I think unless we're actually eating, we shouldn't be using it. We really shouldn't be using it. Already there's laundry in there. Oh god. Can we do anything in here? Yes, please go ahead and water stuff and plant stuff. Oh my god, another zombie. Oh, not this again. Not the crotch again, man. 2 of them as well. That is horrible. Oh my god, another person and another person. I've started rewatching All of Us Are Dead because I'm kind of on this like zombie grind, in case it wasn't obvious, guys. So I started rewatching it. I really liked All of Us Are Dead the first time, so I thought I'd rewatch it. And I'm getting quite scared of zombies again. Like I'm already scared of zombies, but I'm getting even more scared of zombies. You guys know it's like, it used to be my biggest fear, so I'm getting kind of scared of them, which is kind of ironic considering I'm doing this whole entire series literally based around zombies. I am smart, I know. I always find it really funny who you guys ship in the comments. I find it so amusing. Oh, you just weed yourself. You are literally right next to the toilet. You numpty. And now you gotta have another bath. I actually hate everything. Point was, what I was trying to make is that the number one ship that you guys have is between Erin and Adeline, which makes sense. A lot of you guys ship Adeline and Miles. Interesting. There's also a lot of Erin and Nico shippers. There's like some others like Kristen and Erin. Honestly, basically you guys are shipping every way. Every which way is being shipped right now. I find it very amusing to look at in the comments because like I know what's gonna happen, but you guys don't. And I find that very funny. I like being the only one that knows something for once. It's quite nice. We really need to get our gardening skill up. What are we at right now? We're still at level 1. Oh my god, it takes so long. But it's like I can't do anything else, you know? Like unless there's something here to plant, I can't get anything. Oh wait, you do have food in your inventory. Oh wait, girl, why do you do that to me? Okay, because they're always manky and I get excited for no reason, and then it really embarrasses me because you make me like think that it's like fun and fresh that we have more food, and then it's not fun or nor fresh. In fact, it's very not fresh, and it makes me upset every time. So I just want to let you go. I want to let Erin know that, okay? Because it upsets me. It upsets me a lot, okay? Also, Kristen has noticed that Beau's bed is getting really dirty, and Tio, I love the guy, I do, but the chances of him cleaning up horse manure and everything and pee is kind of slim. So Kristen's gonna take one for the team and do that. Like I said in the last episode, she does know quite a bit about horses. She's done a lot of research on them, and like she just researches a lot into different aspects of life. So she wants to make sure that both the horses doing okay. This puddle of pee that Hazel's just made, that Tio just stood in the minute he left, and another pile of poo. For God's sake. I'm gonna place down. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god, is it poor quality? I don't care. I actually like that because that makes sense that it would look like that. And I actually think I'm gonna swap the chairs over to be over here instead. Oh, that is completely gone. Let's be honest here. I want to like start having a little bit of an area out here instead. Why does it say attacked by spiders? If she actually gets spiders on her, I might cry. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I would burn the whole place down. That was horrible. I can't even. No, I struggled to breathe during that moment. I'm so sorry, Hazel. That is. Oh. That's horrible. Miles has managed to make a few chairs. Some of them are a little bit better than others, as you can see. He's probably rushing them to make sure we could have them all there for tonight. So there is 7 chairs here. Not gonna lie, I'm not sure if Tio will eat with them, but he does need to eat, so we'll see. But let's get everyone out here and let's get this lighted, lit, not lighted. That's embarrassing. Let's get this lit and let's get this lit. Sorry. That was quite embarrassing. Let's get everyone to eat a little bit. I mean, to be fair, not everyone's not even that hungry, really. But I would still rather them eat now because otherwise the fish is going to start going off. Actually, I say that, but there is the food in here. Can we eat this as well? No shot. There was also a tomato, a banana. Oh my god. I forgot what I'm playing at. That would be great food. Okay, I've given that to Erin. We'll do that tomorrow. So there was a few meals that were like already made from earlier. So these guys are going to sit down and start eating them. Clearly, they all look happy. Oh, it started snowing. You're kidding me. You are having me on. So whilst they're all sat here, they're all kind of chatting whatever about, I don't know, maybe just about like the laundry and who's going to do what tomorrow. Nice pause there, Hazel. And Chris would be like, so, what was it, Hazel? Was it? Sorry. Didn't you say that you were like on the radio or something, right? And then your batteries died or whatever. So maybe we could like use it to, you know, contact someone. Maybe there's someone out there that can help us. We don't even know if this is worldwide or anything. So, and Hazel's just going to say, well, it is a very tiny little radio. It's very old. Me and Charlie used it years and years and years ago, and I only used it then because my granddaughter said so, and it was the only way to contact her because I don't have a mobile phone. But even though it does still work with batteries, there isn't any batteries in there, and unfortunately I don't have any batteries to replace them with. And I was like, well, we could just go get some, right? Like, you know, there's got to be some somewhere out there, and we could go get some and then we'll be rescued, you know? Like, how hard can it be to just get some batteries. You know, batteries are everywhere. Maybe, do you not have any in like a clock or anything? Or like, you know, anywhere else we can get them from? And Hazel's like, oh, I wish it was that simple, Adeline, but the batteries used for that radio are very, very specific, and they're only sold in town in one specific shop. And I severely doubt that anyone else in this town would have them because they're just so old and pretty much no one ever gets them anymore. And Adeline's face just kind of drops and she's just like, oh, okay. It's starting to really snow right now, so I think it's best for them all to head inside. Everybody get in. I can see it's starting to snow quite a bit. I don't really want everyone to get really cold, so everyone please get inside. Oh my god! We now all have a fear of fire. I was just about to light the flipping fireplace as well. I am sick of this. It doesn't make sense. All of our chairs and everything are just being burned off. Oh, it's actually peeing me off. You know, it was funny to begin with, okay? It was funny to begin with. This is just getting ridiculous. Everyone please go inside. I bet they've just lost out on their food as well, haven't they? Okay, that is better. Let's all just relax a little, okay? Absolute chaos, this series is, honestly. Don't sit on Miles's head. Oh, fuck. This is Human Centipede Part 2. Nico's like, okay, well, now that we're inside, what if we could maybe like go to, but before they can finish their sentence, Nico gets cut off from banging and groaning coming from the attic. Everybody just goes absolutely dead silent. No one is saying a thing. They're all like looking up, and then they look down, and then they just look over to Hazel, who is still, she's been burnt again. Oh my god. You know, it's just her new look now, okay? She prefers it, I guess. Hazel is just gonna sit here and she just like closes her eyes and she just like looks up and she's just hesitating so much right now. Everyone's looking at her like she needs to be saying something, or not like she needs to be saying something, but just kind of worried about her because that is her husband up there that made that noise. And she's just hesitating and she's just gonna take a deep breath and she's gonna be like, I know what you must all be thinking right now, that I'm a monster for keeping my husband like this, for keeping him in this place locked up and not well, but he has been my love since we were 14 years old, and since meeting at the dance we never have spent a day apart since. He's never once in our entire lives ever let me down. He's always been my rock and he's always been there for me. I can't imagine living life without him by my side day in day out. So how could I have possibly let him out into the world to fend for himself all alone, even if he doesn't know that I'm here with him and he doesn't know what I'm doing for him and what I've sacrificed for him? I know, and I could never live with myself if I just let him out and never saw him again. Adeline's face is always amusing to me. And Adeline's like, I totally understand what you mean, Hazel. You know, my boyfriend, Hayden, I probably told you about him before, I don't know, but basically, you know, he's the baby daddy of my baby. And when he got turned into a zombie, you know, I didn't know what to do, so I just kept him along with us. And even though we were, you know, only together for like a year or however long, I've kind of forgotten what I said in the beginning, but you get the point. It was so hard for me to have to imagine like living without him, you know, him there by me. And when Erin hears Adeline talking about Hayden and saying his name, she's just gonna roll her eyes. And Nico notices Erin roll her eyes and they're just gonna laugh to themselves. They're just like, funny. Anyways, but Adeline's just gonna continue and she's just gonna say it like, I kept him like with us, you know, I dragged him along with the rope put around him. I put a bag on his head with a little like sad face on it. Like, you know, it was kind of ridiculous looking back, but you know, I don't think I'd do it any other way. And you know, when he got out of his rope looking over at Miles, and Miles is like, and Adeline's just gonna continue and say, even though he left for a while, you know, when he came back, it was my life and Erin's life and all of our lives, or it was his life. And I knew that I had to choose our lives because, you know, this wasn't him anymore. This wasn't Hayden. This wasn't the man that I loved. Ugh. Sorry, I felt a bit sick saying that. But this wasn't him anymore, you know? This was just a shell. This was just like his body being used by something else, and it wasn't him. He would never do any of the things he'd done. You know, it was so incredibly hard after he died, but now looking back at it, it was the right thing. You know, he's no longer in pain. He's no longer having to be this thing, and he can't kill anyone else, and he can't turn anyone else, and he can't harm anyone else, and he can't harm himself. He can't do anything now. And I'm glad about that because this way, you know, he's just, you know, he's in a better place. And I had so many people and have so many people around me that love me and that have cared for me and helped me get through the time, you know, this time, this horrible situation. I was about to say, and Hazel's about to start tearing up, but then she looks like this. Okay, well, she starts, Hazel starts tearing up, and she just started to, like, you know, sniffle a little bit, and she's just feeling very emotional listening to this story. And Erin's just gonna chime in, and she's just gonna say, like, maybe it's time, Hazel, you know, maybe it's time to let him go and not feel this suffering anymore for either one of you. You know, you can't feed him forever, as much as I'm sure you'd love to, and he'll be in a better place, you know, like Adeline said, he'll be in a better place, and he'll stop feeling this pain, this horror. Oh, look at her face, bro, I'm gonna cry. And Hazel's just gonna say, I know that, you know, I feel as though I'm torturing the love of my life by keeping him in this state, by letting him stay like this and having to eat parts of me to survive. Like, it doesn't make sense how this all happened. It doesn't make any sense to me. So, like, why him, you know? But okay, could we just leave him tonight, and tomorrow we can. And Adeline's like, of course, oh my god, like, you know, everyone should have the chance to say goodbye to their person. I wish I had the same opportunity, you know, and I want you to have this. I want you to be able to have a proper goodbye. And Nico's just gonna say, hey, maybe tomorrow we could have like a bit of a like a funeral, you know, like a bit of a time where we can all say goodbye to all the people we've lost. You know, there's been quite a few people, and I know I would love to say goodbye to Beau, you know. And Adeline's like, that would be such a perfect way for you to be able to say goodbye to him, Hazel. What do you think? I think that would be a great idea for you. And Hazel is just gonna wipe away her tears and breathe, like, you know, breathe in through her nose and sniffle, and she's just gonna say, I'm sure that he would love that. So at reasonable time. Oh my god, slay. I'm sorry. It's just because every time I do any of these kind of like talking moments, it ends up being like 4 a.m. by the time I'm finished with it. But 11 p.m. Good on you. Good on you. Okay, everyone head to bed pretty much. Like I say, I'm not really sure where everyone's gonna sleep. Nico's got that bed. Tio, once again, is outside. Right, why are you outside the fence, you idiot? Tio, once again, is gonna sleep in here with Beau. Adeline and Erin are talking. I bet that Erin's just saying, like, that was really nice of you to talk to Hazel like that. You know, that was really, really nice. And I was like, oh my god, you should totally like talk to her. Honestly, she's like, there's a wisdom. She's like this person that knows everything about life, you know. I mean, she's pretty old, so that would make sense, but you know, she just knows everything. Also, what is that? Oh, sorry, Kristen. Did you just see her gums then? Oh my god, look at that. See, I don't think that Adeline can sleep in the bed with Hazel. No, it really annoys me, that does. Oh, see, they just can't. Even if I set their friendship all the way up, it really aggravates me. Can you not even nap? Oh my god, it aggravates me so much. Okay, just sleep on the floor, babes. I don't know. That really annoys me because, like, of course you can sleep in the bed with someone. I don't get why it has to be like their best friends. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Erin, please get up, babes, because Kristen needs to go to bed. Actually, I say that, but I think Erin should actually stay awake to take the first watch again. Oh, Miles is on the porch. Oh my god, he's breaking my heart. Maybe Erin could actually starting to wash stuff. I'm sure she's content about this. Just kidding. She's not happy. Oh, wait, what are you doing? Do the laundry, you numpty. Oh, the cheek of her. Sorry, that was so English of me. What? I'm so confused. Okay, well, apparently we're not doing laundry then. Apparently she just can't use this. I don't know why. Oh, wait, we have those other things to plan, don't we? Okay, I'm actually gonna place down these. I'm wondering if, like, I don't know, it's kind of small in here, isn't it? And, like, if I put it there, they can't actually use it. Maybe we'll just have to put them out here. I mean, it's not really ideal because, like, I'm not entirely sure if anything is gonna grow out here because it is winter, but I'll start planting stuff anyways, and then if it works, it works. I don't really think we have anything that's in winter, do we? No, not a single thing. Okay, well, I'm just gonna plant the stuff anyways because I'd rather have like stuff, you know, planted. I might also plant these roses. It doesn't really make much sense for them to plant it because it's not food, but I think if they are doing like laundry and stuff, it probably would be easier, you know, if they could use like a additive. Oh, she's terrified of the dark. To be fair, I think that is very legit because if you think of where she is right now, I think you would be very terrified considering, like, you know, you can't really see anything around you and there's potentially zombies out there. So yeah, that checks out. That does check out. Oh god, it's gone to freezing now. Nico had a nightmare about a dog with limbs that stretch like a human. Oh my god, that does sound horrible. Tio is so stinky, honestly. Oh, but he looks so happy. That's the sad thing. Oh, he just breaks my heart. He just breaks my heart. He does, honestly. Adeline, do not pee yourself. Adeline, I'm being dead serious. I don't need this again. I don't need this again. What? How can you be that close? Oh, and now guess what? Tio's in the bath. Oh, and now you're about to pee. Don't you dare. Genuinely, Miles, if you pee yourself, I might kill you all. This is a threat. This is a threat. Oh, thank God. I couldn't have handled it, honestly. I just couldn't handle it. Bath is grubby again already. Oh my God, to be fair, they have to take baths so often, so I'm not really surprised by that. I'm trying to get everyone's needs to be okay, like especially the sleep, because they always need to sleep again in the day, and it really pees me off because, oh, guys, I hate my life. I hate my life. You know what I actually wanted to try out? I'm sorry. Kristen, do you mind just getting up for a second? Sorry, I want to try this little bit of the mod. This is not really like story-based or anything. Well, it kind of is, but like I just want to try it out just for the lols. I want to see if we can nap together. And I want to see what it looks like. And I'm very intrigued. And I just feel like this moment needs to happen at some point. And I kind of want it to happen right now. Is this like a cute moment? I don't know. I'm intrigued. Why am I about to start crying? I feel like I made my sense the other way around because like she's holding a belly, but like you get the point. Just take so many screenshots. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so cute. Oh, that makes so much more sense as well because like they can both get their sleep up as well. I'm totally gonna do that. That's makes way more sense for them to sleep on there together. Oh, that's the right way round. There we go. Oh, that makes way more sense. Oh, cutie patooties, honestly, cutie patooties. Hey, they're pretty much like fully rested now. Genius, honestly, that was. Now, bit of a predicament. Every single person is now scared of fire, which means we can't light the fire. Also, the grass is like, it's fully snowed now. That's great. Just kidding, it's not great. But yeah, that is a bit of a predicament. I don't know how to get rid of it. How do I get rid of it? Extinguish a fire? Well, I can't light a fire, can I? I can't even light the inside one. Well, how am I meant to? I'm gonna have to cheat it away for someone because like, I can't. Miles, stop. Not sure how he's exactly managing to burn it from over there. Clearly it's working for him, so I'll you know, that's fine. Oh, Nico, don't you dare. Don't. I'm not having this. I'm not having another person pee themselves. I'm not having it. How long you got? 2 hours. Okay, we're good. Okay. Don't see you getting trapped by bats. Oh my god! This place is a death trap, honestly. I just realized we also have the typewriter that Erin managed to get, so definitely want to put that in here so that Adeline can do her little bits of writing again, especially because she's feeling so mad right now. I'm sure she wants to carry on and write about her feelings and stuff like that. Ooh, carrots. Okay, harvest. So Miles has just gone ahead and asked Nico, Erin, and Kristen to come over here to like the little garden shed bit, which is apparently floating. Of course it is. Genuinely, why is it not stopped floating? It's not. There we go. It's fine. Anyways, he's just asked them all to come over here. And Miles is like, okay, guys, I called you all here because I need to know what we're gonna do about Charlie. Kristen's like, well, it seemed to me like, you know, Hazel was asking us to, you know, help him out, help them out. And Miles was like, yeah, I thought that too, but how? You know, how are we gonna do that? And Erin just looks really sad whilst they're having this conversation. She's just thinking about how this is gonna turn out and what's gonna happen. And Nico's like, well, I'm guessing Hazel's not gonna do it herself for, you know, obvious reasons. No shot in any way, shape or form Adeline or Tio could ever do that. They just don't have the guts at all. So there's no way they can do it. And Miles is like, so that means that it's gonna be one of us four. This is horrible. Okay, anyone want to sign up for it? They're all just gonna stare at him in absolute dead silence, like, not really, Miles, not really. And Miles is like, okay, I assume that would be the case. Well, how are we gonna decide who's who then? Like, who has to, you know, do it? And Chris is like, rock, paper, scissors? Or I'll flip a coin? I'll flip a coin. That's fair. You know, there's a 50-50 chance. We'll do 3 flips. We'll do the first one between 2 people, another one between the other 2 people, and then the final one between the 2 losers. And then the loser does it. And whoever it lands on, you all have to promise that you will do it. You know, this is a fair and square way of deciding it. So everyone is clear on that, yeah? And they're all just looking at her like, oh, yeah, we'll do it. It's the only fair way, you know, it's the only way to do it that's fair and square without, you know, bias or anything like that. So she goes, okay, heads, Miles, tails, me. I can't actually do a flip of the coin because it's The Sims 4. So, okay, I have an idea. Okay, yes, this is ridiculous, but we have heads and we have tails. I phrased it wrong before. I meant that the winner of each is the loser. So if you get it, you're the loser and you have to do it. That's what I meant to say. I think I phrased it wrong. You get what I mean anyways. So heads is Miles and tails is Kristen. Kristen flips the coin and it lands on heads, which means that Miles has won/lost his first round, meaning he'll be in the final round with whoever else gets the win. Under her breath, Kristen's gonna be like, oh thank god. Oh thank god I couldn't kill another zombie. I could not do that again. And then she says, okay, I'm gonna flip it again. This time, heads is Erin and tails is Nico. So this is Erin and this is Nico. So Kristen flips up the coin and it lands on heads. again. Erin was hoping that because she was heads and that was the second time that they'd done heads, that logistically, like possibility wise, it wouldn't land on heads twice, but it has landed on heads twice, meaning that now it is between Erin and Miles, and both of them look terrified right now. They are so scared that this is going to land on them and that they're going to have to do something that they can't even imagine having to do. So Kristen's going to say, okay, final one then. Heads, Miles, tails, Erin. So here is Miles and here is Erin. And Kristen flips the coin and it lands on heads. Again, for the third time in a row, it lands on heads. Miles's eyes widen as he sees that it has landed on heads. He really thought that because this was the third time, like I say, it wasn't the possibility, but unfortunately it hasn't worked out on his favor and it has landed on heads once again, meaning it is Miles that is going to have to do this. Erin takes a massive breath of relief. She is so happy right now, but at the same time, she can't be that happy because she now knows that Miles has to do it and someone else is going to have to do this. So even though it's a breath of relief for her, she still is feeling horrible, you know, that someone else has to do this. Miles is just gonna take a bigger swallow and he's just gonna say, okay, I'm gonna go do that then. Okay, great. You had a great date, Bo. God's sakes. So Miles is gonna walk back over to the cabin. Where is Hazel? I've lost her. I've lost Hazel. Okay, she's there. That's because she's still all like, I need to make her have a bath, really. Is that someone's urine on the floor? Oh, for God's sakes. Miles has come back in and to see Hazel, and he's just gonna come over to her and he's just gonna say, like, please say your final goodbyes. I'm gonna help him out. So if you want to say anything to him, please go now. And Hazel looks absolutely terrified and she's sobbing and she's like, oh God, okay, this is it. This is the moment. So she's just gonna go upstairs, up into the attic. Oh, it was Adeline that peed herself. Oh my God. Are we surprised? Absolutely not. So they're all down here and they're all sat in silence right now. They are sat in silence right now. Okay, stop talking. Sorry. And they're sat here and they start to hear sobbing coming from upstairs in the attic from Hazel, and they're hearing Hazel say, I love you so much and this isn't the end for us, and just basically saying every goodbye possible to him. She can't hug him, she can't kiss him, you know, like she can't do anything. So this is horrible for her, and it's horrible to hear them upstairs in the attic right now and for Miles to have to listen to this. Hazel's come back down after like 20-30 minutes of saying goodbye to him, and she's just gonna come outside onto this rocking chair and reminisce about him. And Adeline is also gonna come out here to comfort Hazel as much as possible. So Miles is just gonna stand up and he's just gonna look around the room and he's just like silently hoping that someone is just gonna, you know, take his place and do it instead, but no one's saying anything. And you know, it makes sense, you know, no one, you wouldn't want to do that as much as this is gonna be horrible for him. He's took his axe that he uses for chopping down trees outside and he's gone up into the attic with the axe in his hand. They're all sat around here looking so sad and just waiting for Miles to come back down, whilst Hazel's out here. She's got a faint smile on her face and she's remembering all of the happy times with Charlie and trying to think about that rather than what's about to happen. And Adeline is also crying with Hazel as well. So as they sat here, they hear a really loud groaning noise, 2 yells, and finally a massive thud. Miles just comes back down the chimney ladder with his axe in his hand, and he is completely and utterly coated in blood from head to toe. It's all across his face, and he's just gonna say to everyone, it's done. They all look at him in shock and it's sadness, and on the inside glad that it wasn't them, but on the outside, like, they also know that, you know, he still had to do it. So he's just gonna walk on into the bathroom and start washing himself off. And when he looks up, he's just staring himself in the mirror like, what did I just do? You know, a human being. That was a human being. Even if he's a zombie, that was still a human being. That's life is now gone. You know, he was a father, he was a son, he was a husband, and his mouth is trembling and his nose is trembling and his eyes are starting to tear up and his whole face is sweating out of just horror. Kristen's gonna come into the bathroom and start trying to wipe the blood off of him, exactly like what he's had to do for her before. She's trying to do the same back, and he's just gonna stutter and he's just gonna like, I hate this world, Kristen. And she's just gonna be like, I know Miles, I hate it so much too. So Miles is gonna like have a bath and just basically just start cleaning himself up a little bit, and Kristen's just gonna help him clean himself off. Anyways, guys, I am gonna leave this video here. So I was planning on also having the funeral in this episode. Well, the funeral, you know what I mean. But I'm thinking that I don't really want the episodes to keep getting longer and longer. I really want to stick to like the 30-minute episode length. I'm sort of sick of doing like 45-minute episodes the last two. It's just getting kind of too long, I think, and it's so warm and I'm just struggling to record for any longer. So I am gonna keep it a little bit shorter, hopefully. Better be a bit shorter. Let me know what you think is gonna happen in the next part of this series and what you think is gonna happen in the future. Let me know who you ship in the comments as well. Like I say, it's very interesting to see who you guys ship the most. Remember to like and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the video. I love you guys. Bye. Sorry, I just hit my own glasses. That's embarrassing.